right, hello, how is it going, everybody? Oh no. Okay, we just don't touch that. How's it going, everybody? Good to see so many of you here today. Thank you all so much for coming on our last day today. It's a little brighter in here today. I did not realize that I have been operating in a pretty dark room and all my lights like went out, so it is what it is. Hello, Katie Marie, good to see you. Kenzie's Crochet, back at it. Cloudly Crochet made it back today. Crochet Girly Forever. Carrot Top is in the chat. Alba the Lover, Alifira, VVV13, Cosmic Kitty, Peachy Time, back at it. Oh, I think every day, right? In Otter Words, good to see you. Jay Draggy, good to see you again. Happy to have you here. Alyssasaurus, Rose Clover, Lilith Croquette. Yay, so glad you can make it, CC Young. Happy to have you here today. Vincent, it feels like you can see into my soul. Why is that? What's up, Katie Marie? Ches made it. Hello. Good to see everybody. Jade333, good to see you. I'm glad to have you here for the first timer. You will need to unmute if you haven't already. The mic should be good to go. Let me make sure I get this going on the Ribblr Instagram. And then we can kick it off. Joanne Nuz, how's it going today? Kriya, good to see you. Or Acer Kriya. Hi, this is my first live. Good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. This Crafty MK, really glad to have you here today. Tara made it back. Cryos made it back. Crochet Queen 467 is in the chat. Happy to have all of you. T Barnes as well. Thank you so much for being here today. Rubri Fiber, happy to have so many of you. This is just, yeah, this week has been super fun, going live every single day. To go from here, let me make sure my Ribblr Instagram is good to go. To go from just the bi-weekly shows, this stream has just I was actually taking the time yesterday and I went to go look at like some of the older streams, and we've come a long way. So excited to have all of you here today. I hope you've all enjoyed Ribblr Quest week. It's been a ton of fun. Mads Crochet and Coffee Break Crochet are both new to the chat. Happy to have you both here during the stream. My name is Vincent. Happy to have all of you today. Ribbot will be here quite a bit today, so yeah. How's it going, Ella Morgan? Happy to have you here for the first time. Cecile, good to have you too. Lennox, the little crocheter. So many amazing people. So a lot of good things happening today. We're announcing some winners. We're doing today's challenge where I am showing you a really sweet feature of Ribblr Plus Gold, and that trial is still free to sign up with, so don't miss out today. Meave and Secret Waterway say it's been so fun this week. I'm so glad to hear that. Thank you so much for the kind words. Sarah Crocheter 24, good to see you. Rose Clover, it was so fun. I'm sad it's ending. I know. We still, the Ribblr show still exists. You know, we'll be going live still. Like, it's not like I'll be gone. But yeah, it has been fun getting to know so many of you. Seeing so many names I haven't like caught up with in the scene, and you know, some familiar names. So it's really good to see so many of you, showing up, showing the support, having so much fun on Ribblr. And for everyone watching on Instagram right now, we are streaming over on Ribblr.com and the Ribblr app, so definitely come on by and say hello. It's been a lot of fun to be able to body double and do so much with all of you. Larry's mom, enjoying the Ribblr show every day this week. So glad. Well, it's been definitely, it's been a fun success. So maybe in the future we'll have more, week-long stream marathons. Definitely a record for me, for sure, in Ribblr history. So really excited. There was a point where we actually didn't have the Ribblr live stream, the Ribblr show. So excited to be able to use this medium and get to know so many of you. I hope all of you have super exciting weekend plans. I won't be going live this weekend. VVV says, I'm new to the community, but been lurking for 2 years. Oh, nice. Well, really glad to have you, show up here and, even chat. I know Some people don't necessarily like to, it can be kind of like nerve-wracking to know what the streamer is like when you send a chat. So really glad that all of you feel so comfortable here. Definitely a big goal to have for this show. So thank you everyone for being here today. So today is technically the Ribblr show. So it's going to be a bit longer than what we've had every other day. Line on Vincent, your political crochet ID. Oh, thank you so much for supporting on my artist account. I really appreciate that, Lineon. I normally don't get in on the shows on Friday, but I had to schedule adjustments, so I look forward to doing it. Nice, Jay Draggy. Really glad to have you here. Glad that all worked out. You hope for more challenges in the future. Well, we always have challenges every single month that go live. We currently have another challenge behind the scenes, which is our normal Ribblr one, which is the Ribbot fruit basket one, which has been a really, really cool challenge, which we'll take a look at that today for sure. Vincent, I tried out your mini pumpkin pattern and it ended up so cute. I gave it as a gift to a family member of my family. Thank you. Oh yeah, awesome, Crochet 300. I'm really excited that you got to follow the pattern. Thank you so much for enjoying that. K Wall says you have your vow renewal this weekend. Oh nice, congratulations, good luck, and congratulations to all the love in the world. All right, we have a lot of crafting. Maryland's crafting this weekend. Awesome. Well, it's so good to see so many of you. Feel free to obviously let me know about your lives or any questions throughout the stream today. Really excited to have all of you. Oh geez, where do we even start today? Okay, so let's jump right into what we are up to today. A quick agenda. We got some giveaways going on. We don't have our Freebie Friday this week, but I do have something that I wanted to give back to all of you since everyone's been so awesome. We got a bunch of winners for the challenges that happened, and everyone's gonna be people are gonna be winning a lot of gems that way. We're gonna be importing a pattern, which will be sick. And then Ribbot's gonna be showing up for some breaking news and letting everyone know about the challenges, and a lot to go on today. A lot to go on. Anon Ghoul says, actually, it's kind of crazy to see you here after all these years. I found your patterns back when I started crochet in 2019. Yeah, I've been in this like industry / scene for kind of a long time. So, but it's cool. I've tried a lot of different things here. Will the emoji be on the video or in the chat? Good question. So, yes, I'll explain that once we get into the challenge part of today. But really great question, Rubri. To answer it in a TLDR, if anyone else does know, it's going to be on the video, like the challenge says. So it'll be sweet. Hello, Jess. Good to see you, Jess P Huck. I'm going to be sad if I miss the emoji because I'll have to drive soon. It's okay. It's okay. It'll appear a few times, so it won't be just the one. But it's gonna be quick. I'm not gonna acknowledge it. Well, I'm glad I'm back from crocheting from 2017. I put it down for far too long. Happy you picked it back up too, Vivi. It really is a life changer and adds so much to your day-to-day for sure. The pattern importing I had no clue was a possibility, and that's honestly super cool. I love the idea of having everything at one place, and Ribblr has always been my fave place for crochet patterns. Oh, awesome. Well, really glad that you enjoy that. Yeah, it feels a bit more of one of those, not hidden feature, but there's already so much to do on Ribblr. It can be easy to kind of like lose track of the things you can. So glad that was informational. All right, bye, Livy. Take care. Glad to have you, Lizzie. Just listening is totally fine. We really appreciate you lurking here today. Callie says, I love all the patterns I found on Ribblr, to be honest. I'm so glad that there's an app like this. I mean, it's really amazing what the founders were able to do, and they saw that this was like, just a missing piece in the scene. So really glad that they got to, take that step and push the industry forward. Ribblr will always have a place in the history books for sure. Finding Ribblr really got me out of my crochet slump. Perfect timing for me this challenge week. I'm so glad to hear that, Perth. Really glad that you were able to join in so much this week too. I definitely recognize your name, so really glad to see you. Guess no crochet during this one or I'm going to miss it. Well, we'll do that during the import part. Feel free to craft all you want now. I'll definitely give y'all a heads up when like that window is open. This app is amazing. The patterns are A1. I agree. And there's like so many more patterns that are continuing to be added like daily. So it's amazing. And you know, this definitely makes me feel good, but these words that y'all are sharing are very important because, you know, the team is watching and, you know, they come back and see the feedback. So thank you everyone for all the sweet words that you're leaving today. And hello, Cloudy Crochet. Good to see you. Everyone watching on Instagram, we are streaming over on Ribblr.com and the Ribblr app. So definitely come check us out over there. Crochet creating me a little beat today. Nice. How long goes this stream? Probably an hour and a half. So 1 or 4:30 Eastern Standard Time. Yes, this app is so amazing. I love everything about it. Thank you so much, Bluely. I really appreciate you saying that. Thanks to Ribblr, I found another crafty person I can talk to. I love that we can DM. Yeah, the DM is really cool. There's even a chat feature, and being able to show up for live streams just adds more to that community aspect of it all. Hi, Ami Mommy Makes. Good to see you. Happy to have you here today. Do you know the exact number of paid patterns like on the platform? I do not. It's a lot though. All right, so let's kick it off. Let's do something nice and let's throw up the postcard giveaway. So a lot of you might know that postcards are a big thing on Ribblr. Although it doesn't add to the crafting experience necessarily, you do get to collect these and it's super fun to see our favorite mascot explore the world. So, you know, all of you should be feeding Ribbot every day for a chance to spin and win this. However, if you haven't, we'll be giving out this postcard to 3 lucky winners. All you have to do to be entered in for a chance to win, to receive your unique link, is just type in an emoji in the chat that best describes your August so far. So if you're spending a lot of time at the beach, leave a beach emoji. If it's snowing where you're at because it's August, feel free to leave a snowflake. So just leave an emoji for a chance to win. And then whose birthday was it? Oh, happy birthday, Alyssasaurus. Happy birthday to you. So happy to have you here today. So feel free to leave your August emoji in the chat, how you're feeling, what you've been up to, and you'll be automatically entered for a chance to win. Just one is fine, but you can leave more. Rubri says, I have only been crocheting since January 2024. Really? I would have imagined longer. You're so skilled. I found Ribblr thankfully early into my learning phase, and that's why I make patterns. I find a lot of joy. Oh my gosh. And making patterns, I make a joy in my flavor. Autism is crochet making. I can literally see the pattern in my head. Nice. Yeah, I'm actually able to see it in my head too, which is a really cool thing that I'm glad we can share it as a pattern designer myself. Hello, everybody on Instagram. Feel free to come on by and watch us on Ribblr right now for a chance to win some giveaways and sweet prizes and going over the challenge today. So feel free to come on by Ribblr. Okay, so that is a lot of entries. So thank you everyone for being here and joining in. That is really awesome of all of you. We actually don't have, the next thing I wanted to share with all of you is we actually don't have a Freebie Friday this week, just because we want to make sure that our designers and sellers get the most promotion as possible. And this week has been pretty dominated, I will say, kind of by me and Ribbot. So we weren't doing a Freebie Friday this week, but I did want to share my thanks for everyone for coming so frequently this week. So I am giving away my heavy metal kitty pattern for free to all of you today. So I'm going to be leaving the link in the chat. You can go, it is free at the moment, so you can just go claim that. It's only going to be free today for 24 hours. So this is just kind of my thank you for coming on by and showing me so much support, showing Ribblr so much support, and just everyone involved and, you know, participating. It's been really, really great to see. So feel free to grab that link. You can go claim it later, now, whenever. But yeah, feel free to add it to your library as a thanks from your Ribblr host, Vincent. I really appreciate all of you being here once again. So thank you everyone for being so kind. So I'll be sharing that link throughout the chat for sure today. Thank you everyone for entering for the giveaway. I am going to take a sip of water, and while I do that, Ribbot actually has some great breaking news and just to share about the community. A lot of you did share some of what's going on in the community post. So Ribbot's going to take it away, and I will be back in like a minute and a half. So be nice, be respectful. Ribbot's jumping on the screen, and I will catch you all in just a few moments.
Thank you, Vincent. Ribbot here, ready to spill today's crafty tea. It's the last day of the Ribblr Quest. Tens of users have already hopped away with shiny gem prizes, and everyone's been trying out the Ribblr Plus trial. With perks like unlimited daily pattern claims, boards, and monthly gems, it's a pretty sweet upgrade to your sticking life. This week brought an avalanche of new patterns to Ribblr, and they're cuter than ever. Some highlights include Strawberry Kuma by Little House Crafts, Tiny No So Froggy by Strawberryna.crafts, Discovery Skirt by Gina, and the delightfully quirky mini pufferfish cracker by 3am Grace Designs. Truly something for every maker's hook or needle. Many Ribblr users are busy preparing for upcoming markets. Keep your eyes peeled. You might just spot your favorite creators in real life. It's the perfect chance to support their work and maybe even pick up a handmade treasure. And finally, I can hardly contain my excitement. The new Demon Slayer movie is just around the corner. Now's the perfect time to dive into some Demon Slayer themed patterns on Ribblr. Kimonos, swords, and Nezuko-approved accessories. It's time to get stitch slaying. That's all for today's headlines. I'm Ribbot, signing off and sending it back to Vincent. Ribbit, ribbit.
All right, huge thank you to Ribbot to show off some of that news that's going on in the community and worldwide. The Demon Slayer movie is going to be sick, but as you know, there are a lot of Demon Slayer inspired patterns on Ribblr that you can actually find and get started on. You can find the roundup post for that all together this coming Monday, so keep an eye out for that. Congratulations to all those doing markets as well. I know it's it's been market season all summer, but it seems like more and more are happening. I'm going to one this weekend as well. Ribbit should mention our crochet master, Jason Momoa, getting rid of his beard. See, it's easy to miss these things. So if you want to contribute to the breaking news, feel free to leave a comment on the Spill the Tea posts that are left in the community section on Ribblr. Definitely let us know these kind of things. So thank you so much for the heads up on that. So that is the breaking news. If you missed it, we will play that one more time later today. But our main focus today is we are talking about today's challenge. So, we are, for all of you being here, you are doing the challenge. I'm going to be showing you a really sweet feature that you can do with Ribblr Plus Gold. I'm going to actually go grab that link for all of you. Today is a great day, better than ever, to sign up for Ribblr Plus Gold for a chance to try it out for free for 14 days. A lot of amazing features. A lot of people have signed up for it, and I think really enjoying it. There's the link in the chat. We're going to go over all the things going on with the challenge today, but we are going to, of course, have Ribbot jump in and give you all the rundown. So he's coming back. It's a busy day for him, working overtime for sure. You see him in chat, you see him on screen. He's doing it all. So thank you so much, Ribbot. Ribbot. Excuse me, what? Momo with no beard. So he's gonna give you the rundown, and I'll be back again. 1 second.
You've survived 4 challenges. You've made me proud. But now it all comes down to this. Join the Ribblr show live today at 3 p.m. Eastern Time and watch as Vincent does something mystical. Adding a pattern to his library from outside Ribblr. Your task? Pay attention. Very close attention. Somewhere during the stream, a secret emoji will drop. Drop that emoji in the comments below this post, and you'll be in the running to win a $50 gift card. This isn't about speed, it's about presence, focus, dedication. Basically, don't leave early. I'm watching. This is the final test, Quester. You've been curious, you've been crafty. Now be victorious.
All right, thank you so much, Ribbot, for that. So the window has now opened. So I am going to be uploading not uploading, but I'm going to be importing a pattern that is currently a PDF that I'm not going to be selling yet. I'm going to be showing you what it's like that if you have patterns, just from PDFs that you bought, from blog posts, you can actually import them onto Ribblr, so you can have them in your library in an interactive format. You cannot sell these patterns, and you shouldn't, especially if they're from somebody else, but this is for your only personal use, and you only get to be able to do this with Ribblr Plus. So here is the link to sign up for Ribblr Plus. If you want to give it a shot, the window is open to make sure that you catch the emoji that hits the screen. Ribbot did say I'm gonna do it once. I think I'm gonna do it maybe twice. We'll see how generous I'm feeling today. Who knows? So we're gonna do that for a bit, and then if you do see the emoji, don't comment on it in the chat. You have to leave the emoji in the challenge, in the challenge comments. And we are going to be able to see that time stamped. So if you do it after the show, we will know that you just kind of like took a look at the other ones. So yeah, I don't know whether you get Ribblr Plus or PlayStation Plus. Obviously Ribblr Plus, I would say, but you can try Ribblr Plus for free, so you can get PlayStation at the same time. So here is what Ribbot has to say. You've survived 4 challenges, so congratulations to all of you. A lot of good fun challenges that we've had this week. The charcuterie boards were a ton of fun yesterday. Curating our patterns with our unlimited downloads that you get with Ribblr Plus was a super cool thing to be doing as well. And then on Monday, just coming by and downloading or getting your free trial was a fun challenge. So this is a Ribblr Plus power move for sure. You can only do this with the trial, so make sure you sign up for the trial through that link. I'm actually going to leave the link to this challenge here. Grandma Nay, this is live, yes. Yeah, so I'm leaving the link here. The ability to import and store patterns from anywhere, all in your Ribblr account. So Ribblr can be your one-stop shop place to go for all your patterns, purchasing needs, community needs, all those kind of things. So it's kind of a power app. Yes, and if you've already claimed 5 patterns, you can claim my pattern as well with your Ribblr Plus Gold. So all you have to do, and this can also be found from blogs and stuff. So it's pretty much giving you access to the pattern builder that sellers have access to, just without the ability to sell. So you get access to that by having Ribblr Plus. You can upload it, keep it, and work on it with our interactive tools. So you've all joined today, so thank you so much. So your task is to pay attention. Somewhere during the stream, a secret emoji will be revealed. Drop that emoji in the comments below the post. So I've left the link, so have that open on a different tab. And then if you do, then you'll automatically be entered in for a chance to win a $50 gift card. So really exciting about that. I believe it's going to be like a Visa. You can just spend it however. But it's not about speed. It's just about presence and having you all here. We're really trying to build the community here. And all the winners also today all the winners from the past challenges this week will also be announced after this part. So make sure to stay here. Actually, we can announce. We'll do it after this. Actually, you know what? No, that makes sense. That makes sense. Let's do the importing first, and then we'll talk about some of the winners. Actually, we can do that throughout the stream. I'm sorry, I'm going back and forth. Before we start this process, I do want to announce. Let's announce the first set of winners for day 2. Just because I feel like that's fun, and just in case anyone decides to leave, want to make sure that at least these winners see that they were picked. I wasn't able to get the soundtrack thing going on. I just saw your brain working. Okay, so for everyone who knows, we've had challenges every single day, and we've had so many participants come on in. These winners were chosen through a couple different factors of, quality, engagement, a little bit of randomness, and some other variables behind the scenes, trying to make it as fair as possible. but so many people have been winning. So, you know, this is just to add cherry on top. So the first, the winners of Quest Challenge Day number 2 were, congrats to Musa Million, Jarms89, Lizzie M, Brightly Stitched 2024, and Joanne Nuz. So congratulations. We spent the day pinning our personality onto Ribblr using unlimited claims on Ribblr. So right now there is a limit of 5 claims. But with Ribblr Plus, that all gets taken away. So you're able to claim as many patterns throughout the day as you want. I'm leaving a link here for Ribblr Plus Gold. You'll be hearing from me for all the gem winners no later than Monday. So congratulations, y'all won 5 gems, which is huge. So thank you everyone for participating. Another reason why it's always worth coming by Ribblr every single day and checking out what's new. Thank you so much, Yendies. Take care. If you want to come on by Ribblr, we are streaming on Ribblr.com and the Ribblr app right now. So congratulations to all those winners. Courtney asked, do we post the emoji in Challenge 5 forum? Yes, that is where you'll post the emoji. Yes. Yes, VVV. Unlimited patterns. So there's a lot you can get with Ribblr Plus Gold. We'll go over the whole summary after we import, but I am leaving the link here if you want to go take a look at that. So yeah, congratulations to all the winners. We have 2 more sets of winners we'll be sharing during the stream, so don't miss that. Stay here, and we are going to go jump into... Okay, so our goal now is we are going to go import. So a lot of people have actually started importing their patterns, asking questions. So like Carrot Top here, who's also a gold member, imported this sweet cat granny square from their bestie, it looks like. So we are going to go jump and do that together. So to find that, on the bottom right of your app or screen, you'll see My Stuff. So once you go here, and this is only for Ribblr Plus members, like I said before, the gem someone has 132 gems. Holy moly. I don't know how that's even possible, but that is what it is. So once you go to your stuff, so you have your patterns, wish list, and your settings, you want to go to your patterns and you want to click view all. Eggipon says, is the emoji we're keeping an eye out for going to appear on screen or chat here? It is going to appear on screen. So yes, on the screen. And once like I said, once we show off the emoji, don't say anything in the chat. You just have to go comment on the post itself. So once you make it to patterns, you'll see here on the top right, you have the add your own. Wait, do we have no music playing? So you'll click add your own. And then here it says, would you like to upload an external pattern you own? So this is where you would. So you click create. And then it would just bring you right to the pattern uploader. So this is what it looks like if you're a seller. Diamond was not the emoji. Maybe I shouldn't have said that, but that one wasn't. So we're going to switch over our screen. So today I am going to be importing my fruity seahorse pattern. So as you can see here, I have seahorses that are in the shape of a dragon fruit, a lemon, it's a lemon, and a strawberry. I'm not going to be doing all of them because that would be time consuming, but we are going to be doing the strawberry seahorse. So who knows, if people like it enough, maybe I'll bring it to the shop and a freebie for all of my wonderful viewers. Yeah, Ribbot's on the villain arc right now. So what you can do here is we have the strawberry seahorse. So I'm going to add that name, strawberry seahorse. Spelled seahorse wrong. And strawberry. So you want to do all your categories. So this is going to be a toy. It's kind of intermediate, I guess. I don't know if I would give a straight up beginner this pattern. Oh my god, little kitten. Oh, damn. How do you comment on the other post? You just head here. I'll leave it in the chat. So this is going to be a one size. And then got to add our tag. So this is an amigurumi plushie, seahorse, animal, easy crochet. And then we also got to drop our images here. So let's see here. I got to go find that. Let's see here. Seahorse. So I'm going to add the images there. So there's one image. Grab two more. So there's the imagery we're working with. Am I commenting on the YouTube there? No, it's going to be on Ribblr itself. So we'll do sea creature as well, just to make it easier. And then I'm just putting for my own personal use because this at the moment won't be sold. We'll go to the next page. Luckily with Ribblr, you don't have to add the abbreviations because it's all automatic, which is really great. And then we're going to add our items. So like my hook, we're going to use a 4mm hook. And this is just for me, right? So like just an example, the yarn that I used was a worsted weight red yarn. I believe this is Big Twist in red. So I'm gonna have that for myself. Like I said, I just want to show you kind of the magic that Ribblr has kind of added to this, and being able to have this, especially with Ribblr Plus, is really great. Ribbot is my uncle. Ribbot is my uncle. That is actually so funny. So we are going to be, I'm going to show you how easy it is to do this. So even if you are a seller as well, you can use these exact same properties and ideas where show you how easy it is to do it. So I unfortunately don't need Ribbot to show me how to do this, but if you are someone who doesn't know how to do this, it's great that they show a tutorial here. Rip Big Twist, yeah, true. So all you need to do is you see here on the side, I can't do that top one because I use a different font, but I can literally copy and paste, right? So I'll copy, I'll put here main body, begin in red. And then here at the very top, I literally can click it and I can just paste and it does it all for me. So I don't need to type all that out. And as you can see on my pattern, it says round 8 to 14, single crochet around. I just copied it, I pasted it, and Ribblr automatically does it for me and automatically puts those into its own individual lines, which is just, it's awesome. Your PDF won't let me copy. If that's the case, sometimes converting your PDF into like a Word document might help. Sometimes it can be kind of finicky on PDFs for sure. So just like I did before, I'm gonna go grab these and then I'm going to paste. And then I am gonna go grab the images so I can show you what the tail looks like for sure. So I'm gonna go grab that and then I'm gonna add the image so I can upload. And for some reason, I don't know what was going on during this time when I was like designing, but for some reason, this was like during COVID and I wanted to do something different. So I just like did it on a dark background for some reason. I'm not really quite sure why I did that. Not that it looks bad. It's just like none of my other patterns were doing that. So it looks a little surprising to me. And then if you didn't know, if like when you copy and paste and it turns out into different lines, you can actually click these the check markers and then click merge selected, which it looks like it took away my photo, but that's okay. I can just go re-add it really quick. So you can merge those lines together. Your first import was a seahorse too? Really? That's cool. You like the dark background better? Really? Oh. That's news to me. Head scales. But this is what I'm saying is like, for some reason I even have, I have like the tutorial photos in white. So that's like, the tough part. Dark background better. So I'm just adding these photos just for myself, and you know, it doesn't have to be very like, if this is for yourself, you don't have to really think about the customer. So you can do this in a really simple, easy way. And then I'll probably come back and edit this a bit. That way I can sell it, or not sell it. I'll probably just have it for free, honestly, because this pattern actually doesn't exist anywhere right now. So I kind of feel like it should. Majestic, just do a page at a time. But I hope all of you can see how fast and easy this is for me right now. Rebuild is such an awesome tool. And then we'll do side fins. But this is kind of the magic. Does anyone else find this to be a magical process? Or anyone going to take advantage of this? For everyone who decided to get their trial, is this something that you'll be utilizing to its fullest degree? Or is this something that maybe that you're not so interested in, but you can appreciate the fact that it exists? Other people, actually, we'll have to have Ribbot answer that. I'm not sure if other people can actually see your imported patterns. I don't think so. Loves Yarn, there isn't an official freebie Friday, but I am giving something away today. So yeah, definitely keep an eye out for that. I can share that once I'm done with all of this. Okay, and we're almost done already. Like, we're actually so close. So we'll add the nose here. And then, like I said, I literally, as you see on the left, I copy and then I paste, and it just adds it all. And then I do want to merge all of these together. So I'm going to merge them. They turn into one line. And there she is. So I do want to show all of you a photo of what what they all look like together. So here they are on a white background. So yeah, so Tara, now that you see it, is it pretty easy? You are able to see the journals for imported patterns if they are public. Okay, perfect. That's actually really awesome. So yeah, you can add journals and make those public on it too. And you can add pictures, yes. So, and you can actually on Rebuild, like right now, I can actually edit these photos before they hit my pattern. So really awesome. So here are my fruity seahorses. So I'm going to add that done. And then, yeah, so that is all that it looks like. And then once you're done with that, you just click turn off Rebuild. And here I have it. I have my full on pattern. You know, you can go to like the materials, you can go straight to the instructions. I think it just needs to reload so we can get like the other big headers. But yeah, you can find all your photos inside. It's not going to show me right now because my screen is minimized. E-pattern all day. That is true. Ribbot actually does speak the truth on that. And you got to remember too, I'm not trying to like, I mean, this is just the, well, actually, first I'll try to say that. Hello, everybody on Instagram. Hello, Jenny Trong. Hello, Sinful Claws. We are streaming over right now on Ribblr. So come on by and come say hello on the Ribblr app and Ribblr.com. Would absolutely love to see you here. But you also have to remember that with Ribblr or with PDFs, the moment that you depart with a PDF and it's in someone's hands, it's completely on them, and you all of a sudden lose all agency over it. So it's really, I mean, myself included, if you go to Pinterest, a lot of my patterns have been stolen. They've been added into books, like AI books right now are being sold. It's because, you know, Ribblr adds a lot of like steps to prevent piracy that PDFs just don't let that happen. It's just Like, yeah, you can customize it maybe a tad bit more in terms of aesthetic, but at what cost? You know, as someone who's been designing for many, many years, I really like what Ribblr can offer here, and I like that this adds it all into just one place. Yeah, so, and a lot of you, you know, I hate to call any of you out, but being a creative, a lot of us do have some attention issues. So being able to, you know, cross out the line. So if I finished line 6 or 1, 2, 3, and 4, I can simply cross these out so I know where to go. And here's where I said for the copy and paste, it just does all that. So that is importing a pattern. Do we have any questions in the chat about it? Would absolutely love to answer anything. If I didn't see your chat, please let me know. This is why I will not sell anywhere else, though. I know it could mean more income. It's true. It's true. That is kind of the trade-off, but Ribblr continues to grow and grow. We haven't hit any type of stagnation. If you are someone who has been coming to the streams, even just coming to the streams already is a proof of concept how much the platform is growing. So called out. And that's me too. That's me too. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with you. I'm saying as a creative, there's a lot that goes through, there's a lot that goes in and out of your head. So like, you know, and that's why Ribblr exists. We know this about creatives, and we want to make it more equitable and accessible for everybody involved. And plus, having to like write a pattern is a whole nother like language and all that stuff to begin with. So Ribblr takes care of a lot of the dirty work. So say goodbye to the fruity seahorses. We're all done with that now. Let's actually go ahead. Let's head over to my shop. So I'm gonna go to my stuff. So now that I'm at my stuff, you can see that my strawberry seahorse has safely made it over here, and you'll see that it has a little little thing that says imported. So that's just an indication that this is a personal private pattern. And remember, you see the pins here. Ribblr Gold Plus members get to use the pins. So make sure to sign up for the free trial and enjoy Ribblr to its fullest capacity this weekend. If you're living in America, we do have a long weekend next weekend for Labor Day. So feel free to download it so you can have everything at your disposal for the long weekend. I Care Deeply says, before Ribblr, I was using a scorekeeping app on my phone to keep track of what row I was on. Well, glad that this can definitely help you with that issue. Yes, repeated rows do hit diffy. My husband always looks at me crazy when I run my patterns by him because he doesn't understand the lingo language of crochet. Yeah, so if you want Ribblr Plus now, the free trial that just launched this week is live. So go click that link and download it and get it for free. So we are all done there. I am not going to go check. I'm not going to go check the gosh, what is it? I'm not going to go check the comments on the post here, but I do want to ask all of you, without saying what the emoji was everyone able to catch the emoji during that? It did hit the screen 3 different times, but just yes or no's, were you able to see it? Can't say anything about the emoji. Yeah, brain buffering. Oh, you're afraid to leave the... Oh, I see. We did hear feedback about people wanting to be able to like access Ribblr pages underneath, which I think is an interesting idea. I'm not the tech guy, but I'm just... Wow, we have a lot of people who are going to be entering the giveaway. So awesome, awesome. We're excited to see if people got it. Bruh, I wasn't paying attention, says Peachy Time or Kenzie's. I was only supposed to do it once, and I did it 3 times. Oh my... Maybe I did it too quick. I don't think so. The first one I did leave it. Will it come up again? It's not supposed to, but I think the Ribblr team will be understanding if maybe I bring it up again. Maybe we'll see. You know, hint, hint, wink, wink. Is there a way to import knitting charts to cross off as we do go for color work? I know you can import the knitting charts, but I don't know about the crossing off part because I'm not a knitter myself. Yeah, when I leave the live, it takes a bit to get back in. Oh, I see. Well, just keep it in your memory. I know I said the timestamp thing, but if you go comment like within like the first few hours of the show being done, it's like not an issue at all. You completely missed the other time. That's just how sly I am with it. My team will be very impressed. The way it popped on screen jump scared me. If that's scaring you, I don't know. That's actually too funny. But if you don't know what happened, we're gonna have, I need to give my jaw a break. I am having some dental stuff, so we're gonna take a breather. We just went through a lot of information. Thank you everyone for paying attention to all that. I hope the import thing is a really cool tool for all of you to utilize. Once again, I'm gonna leave the level, I'm gonna leave Ribbler Plus Gold member or a trial here for all of you to go grab whenever you're ready. And then we are gonna jump on in with Ribbot to break the news. You can't hear what I'm hearing in my headphones, but he's like getting real stir crazy, or getting real like what do you call it when you're like stuck in home? Nest crazy? Or no, I don't want to use that word. Like cabin fever. So Ribbot's coming on screen, so make sure you're paying attention carefully. I'll see you all in a minute and a half. See you in a second.
Thank you, Vincent. Ribbot here, ready to spill today's crafty tea. It's the last day of the Ribblr Plus Quest. Tens of users have already hopped away with shiny gem prizes, and everyone's been trying out the Ribblr Plus trial. With perks like unlimited daily pattern claims, boards, and monthly gems, it's a pretty sweet upgrade to your sticking life. This week brought an avalanche of new patterns to Ribblr, and they're cuter than ever. Some highlights include Strawberry Kuma by Little House Crafts, Tiny No So Froggy by Strawberryna.crafts, Discovery Skirt by Gina, and the delightfully quirky mini pufferfish cracker by 3am Grace Designs. Truly something for every maker's hook or needle. Many Ribblr users are busy preparing for upcoming markets. Keep your eyes peeled. You might just spot your favorite creators in real life. It's the perfect chance to support their work and maybe even pick up a handmade treasure. And finally, I can hardly contain my excitement. The new Demon Slayer movie is just around the corner. Now's the perfect time to dive into some Demon Slayer themed patterns on Ribblr. Kimonos, swords, and Nezuko approved accessories. It's time to get stitch slaying. That's all for today's headlines. I'm Ribbot, signing off and sending it back to Vincent. Ribbit.
Thank you so much, Ribbit, for coming on by and saying all of that. Big things. I do want to show all of you. So the way we get some of the news is just keep an eye on the Ribbit tab over on Ribblr. He does have his own section, and we do ask about the news and what's going on in the community. So if you got big things happening, pattern drops, pop cultural moments, favorite celebrities crocheting or knitting, markets going on, I don't know, you got the tinfoil hat on for whatever reason, you want to know more about Ribbit, feel free to put those in the comments. We are taking a look at those, so feel free to do that. And then I do want to share once again, we don't have an official Freebie Friday this week, but I am leaving this here for all of you to come check out. So feel free to grab this. This is just a thank you from your hopefully favorite Ribblr host. My name is Vincent. My name is not bad all over the internet. I hear you on Swadality. The captions work here, but for some reason it doesn't capture. I'll fix that. I do hear you on that though. So feel free to grab the Heavy Metal Kitty. Here he is. He's a little damaged due to he was a bag charm for a second. And fun fact, this was actually a commission from the marketing team for Judas Priest. So if you have listened to that band or you have folks who listen to Judas Priest, I have worked with that band. So Yep. So there's that. And then we are going to have Ribbot come on by one more time to give us the rundown about the quest that just happened. Although the quest is kind of done, more Ribbot never hurts. Am I right? So I'll be right back.
You've survived 4 challenges! You've made me proud. But now, it all comes down to this. Join the Ribblr Show live today at 3 p.m. Eastern Time and watch as Vincent does something mystical. Adding a pattern to his library from outside Ribblr. Your task? Pay attention. Very close attention. Somewhere during the stream, a secret emoji will drop. Drop that emoji in the comments below this post, and you'll be in the running to win a $50 gift card. This isn't about speed, it's about presence, focus, dedication. Basically, don't leave early. I'm watching. This is the final test, Quester. You've been curious, you've been crafty. Now be victorious.
All right, thank you so much, Ribbot, again for that. So you do have a chance to win the $50 gift card that you can spend on, I think, most things. We do have some more winners for the gems, but just a reminder for all of you who maybe don't remember or first time here, we have just recently launched our Ribblr Pattern Gem Library that you can use your gems, which kind of act as tokens that you can exchange for free premium patterns. So these are all, you can see the price here, but for the month here, you can exchange them for these awesome, awesome patterns here that you would typically have to pay for. And to get these gems, you can every single month, you can get a Ribblr gem just for having Ribblr Plus. So there is the free trial for Ribblr Plus. And you won't know who won the gift card. We'll be announcing it at a later date after today. So you can check our socials for the winner on that. But there is the Ribblr Plus Gold right there, but you can exchange your gems here. So a lot of amazing patterns, and these do rotate out every month. So if you do decide to hold on your gem, you can hold on to it and use it for next month's rotation. But there's always so many patterns. I know like this clown is a really popular one at the moment. I think everyone in the chat was saying they wanted the clown. So work on getting those gems. You can get that through your streak when feeding Ribbot, which we do want to do. So let's head on over to the feed. So once again, as a reminder, top right corner, Ribbot is found here. You just got to click him and you can feed him just by clicking him. He'll do his little dancey dance and then it'll add to your streak to also get another gem. Oh, you finally got him, Majestic? Nice. I hope you get lucky enough to your anomaly. Yes, there will be a post, so make sure to come by it. It'll be in the community post and our socials. And all the, oh really? So speaking of which, we are here for a lot of the winners. So thank you again, everybody, for coming on by this week. It was super fun. The winners were already announced. So we already want to show, these were already announced. So for day 2, here are all the winners, just in case you're coming late. These were all the winners announced for day number 2. That was when we were pinning our personality, which with a show of hands in the chat, you know, how many of you were able to come by and participate in that chat, whether you came to the live or just the day of? Who was able to do the pinning? And also, with that said, how do you like pinning now that you have Ribblr Plus Gold? I hope you really like it. I like it myself. I like having like the ones I'm focused on. Over on Instagram, thank you so much, Dauntless, for the kind words. I really appreciate that. Feel free to come on by Ribblr.com and the Ribblr app. We are streaming at the moment and having a good time. I have 6 minutes of talking left, Vincent. I can go as long as I choose to. Because technically today is the Ribblr show. You just watched the live. Oh, nice. Lizzie done them all. Let's go. Meave loves the pins. Carrot Top every day, which you did win a gem. So that was really exciting. You like the pinning, X Honey. I'm so glad. Pinning is so good. I hate scrolling down to my pattern library. I hear you. I hear you. So that was day number 2. So let's announce the winners. Let's announce the winners for hopefully this isn't so the winners for day number
save 100.
Actually, I can't get the sound going. Okay, it's okay. We're just gonna call that cooked. Bro said you can't tell me what to do. I mean, I'm the only one in control right now. Okay, so the winner for day number 3, which if you remember, day number 3 was when we got to experiment with having our Ribbler Plus Gold membership, and it allowed us to claim as many patterns as possible. So most of us are used to having a 5 pattern limit of every day, but we went all the way up to 10. Some people even said they did 50. Yeah, if you have Ribbler Plus, you can add more. Today is what I was waiting for. Excited to find an alternative to Ravelry and Nick. I'm hoping it works out great for you too. And you can always come by and join the shows at Daniel's. Feel free before you make that final decision. It's definitely worth giving Ribbler Plus a good old try. And you can go find all the tiers here to give the trial a free shot. So the winners for day number 3 on the unlimited pattern claims are, congrats to R Panda T, KLS Richardson, Izzy Ruiz, Enter Shop Name Guy, and Mira Marth. Congratulations to all 5 of you on winning this prize. And thank you so much for joining on in. It's been an absolute blast to have so many of you involved, and we really appreciate seeing all of you like enter and be ecstatic about what Ribbler has to offer. Really, this platform, although technically it can always exist, it doesn't move forward and inspire creativity without all of you creative minds, kind people, and fun community. So thank you everyone for making Ribbler a part of what it is. We are so glad that we can listen to feedback and hear what everyone is looking for. And the company is still so young. And just this year, we had a big Ribbler update with our UX and UI, which has already made us feel like we're on a whole new era of Ribbler. So we're so glad to have all of you involved. Really happy to have all of you here in the chat with me. Like it is one thing, not a lot of places like put so much priority into like their, a lot of other pattern places put a lot of priority into like their live streaming or like their community events as much. So it's really awesome to be able to be here on the forefront and doing this all with you all. So thank you all so much for being such an awesome community today and the whole week, really. So I hope all of you are really interested in trying the trial. You can technically still cancel if it's not for you, but it's definitely worth giving it a shot, especially with the long weekends coming up. Ribbot says, not gonna lie, I'm a bit sad my quest is ending. New side quest unlock, feed me. Last thing anyone wants is a hangry Ribbot. True. So make sure that you are feeding Ribbot every single day and working on that streak and getting some sweet prizes. And then we will, the Ribbler community is amazing. I'm so glad, Akira, I'm glad that you like the new interface. I love that you take our feedback. We are glad that y'all can feel that and see that. I've had to learn myself that with a lot of technical like restrictions, some things can take some time to get implemented, but we definitely do hear the feedback. Unrelated to everything, Starlink on this United flight. It is actually pretty good on flights for sure. Purple is indeed the best color. So let's make sure that I don't miss anything. So let's go back over everything that we've done just in case people are still trickling in or might have missed something or got distracted. But I just want to make sure that everyone knows where we're at. So we do have our postcard giveaway. So the winners of this will be reached out to via message when I'm doing the gems. And if you want to go back and check to see who entered in, the prompt was to just leave an emoji that describes your August so far. You'll put that in the chat and you'll automatically be entered for a chance to win. And I'll be sending those out. You can always still win this through spinning and feeding Ribbot every single day. So make sure to feed him every single day. It took me all day to do the challenge yesterday, all day. And then we don't have our freebie Friday, but I do have my freebie for all of you for just today only. So feel free to claim that if you wish. We have been going through the quest today. So it's been a ton of fun. So glad that so many of you were able to spot the emoji. You just want to post the emoji if you're doing the giveaway for the postcard, just in the chat. But if it's for the challenge, it's going to be on the challenge post. So I'm leaving the link for the challenge post in the chat. So go check that out. We did get to work on our imported pattern, which is now up and live. Let's see here. Let's go to my patterns. So as you can see, it's here, but my computer, I think, is starting to lag, so the images aren't showing. But we do have our strawberry seahorse right here. Oh, there it is. As you can see, it has imported right here. Purple Rosie says, this week has been so fun. I can't wait to do it again sometime, honestly. We hear the feedback, and if y'all are enjoying the streams to this degree, maybe we up the ante and we make it more frequent. Who knows? Just keep an eye out for all updates. Gold and platinum. Yeah, good question. Let's actually take a look at that together. So here is everything that you get with your free trial of Ribblr Plus Gold. So you already have like your Ribblr ePattern stuff, but free patterns, you get to claim unlimited amount. There's no 5-day. You get monthly premium patterns sent straight to you. You get to pin patterns, which is a really fun feature. You get to organize items and boards. An ad-free experience, so no ads. Not that the ads are even like that invasive to begin with, but that's just another perk. You get to add PDFs to your library, so what you got to witness today and on how to import your own patterns from all over the place. You can definitely do that. You can definitely go grab that. And then you get to have a fast track to spinning the wheel. If you're a seller, you get monthly selfie points, so you have lower sale fees, so you can earn more. So it does kind of equal out. You get the badge as well, and exclusive events and deals too. So there's a lot. And then one of the big differences though, at gold, you get 1 gem per month, but then on platinum, you get 4 gems every month, which honestly, it's $14 a month, but you pretty much get your money back with the gems in that way. So that one's definitely worth it for sure. Actually, it looks like platinum is how you get the monthly sale fees, not the gold. So platinum is definitely going to be especially helpful for the sellers. So, and let me actually go show you all that. So let me go to my stuff. I'm going to show you just the 2 other features. So one of them was the pinning. So you can see here, you can pin and unpin things. So it goes straight to the top of your patterns. And then the big one was boards. So if you were here this week, we got to make some boards. So like yesterday, I got to work on my Ribbot's charcuterie board, which is a lot of fun. So we had to put food together and whatnot. I can't handle that anxiety of an emoji search. It's okay. I'm not sure how often we'll do that. The yearly subscription is so worth it. Definitely would recommend that option. So glad to hear that feedback here, Anomaly. Tara Krupp says, testing patterns has been my favorite part of Ribblr in general, though. I've learned so many new stitches thanks to the amazingly creative designers. Yeah, you can either pay monthly or yearly, Tallycat. But yes, the Ribblr tester zone is huge. Like, we didn't really go over that a lot in this challenge, and maybe we'll have another campaign down the road that we stream and do a lot of that with testing. But that's another great way of also making community. It's all part of the same thing. And you don't have to find people and miss it in an algorithm. You can actually see in the community posts of people having public pattern tests. So for the pattern testers and the designer, it just makes it so much easier for everybody. All right, bye Rubri. Thanks so much for coming. Take care and hope to see you soon. Have a good one and hope to catch you again on a future stream. So that is it. So let's jump into the final winners of this week. So yesterday we made the charcuterie board like we said, and it was a ton of fun to be able to play around with boards. Myself personally, I think getting Ribblr Plus Gold or just trying the trial and using the boards, I personally think is like literally so worth it. I think that's like my favorite thing about Ribblr Plus Gold. It is Mommy, it is. But for all those who got to use the boards yesterday, feeding Ribbot as much as we could, thank you everyone for participating. And the 5 winners for this final challenge, and thank you again for everyone participating. The winners for this challenge to win their 5 gems are going to be... Congratulations to Hooked by Marilyn, Lexa Lovely Crafts, Centaura, Crocheted Cuteness, and Cosmic Kitty. Congratulations to all of you for winning your gems. You'll definitely be hearing from me for sure. I'll be back in your inbox. It might not be till Monday till you receive your gems, just due to time constraints and stuff, but you will definitely have these. Let me know, of course, reach back out if there's any issues with claiming those. So once again, the winners here are Hooked by Marilyn, Lexa Lovely Crafts, Centaura, Crocheted Cuteness, and Cosmic Kitty. The winners for day number 3, just in case you weren't here for it, were R Panda T, KLS Richardson, Izzy Ruiz, Enter Shop Not Named Guy, and Mira Math. And then Marth. And then finally for day number 2 was Moosamillion, Jarms89, Lizzie M, Brightly Stitched 2024, and Joanne Nuz. So huge winners, very, very generous week of gems and fun and time being spent together. So those are the final winners. And like I said, for all the winners of the gems, you are able to go and or exchange your tokens or your gems for any of these amazing patterns. You can wait till the next month to grab more, but since I would assume most of you have gold now, you'll get another gem. So feel free to just try it out, support the designers here, and also do it next month. You never know when you might not see something you want, so definitely do that for sure. Yesterday was day number 4 in Otter Words. So the winners for yesterday are here for yesterday's menu board. So these are the ones for the charcuterie board who won. Yeah, so huge congratulations to all the winners. This has definitely been a really great week. So we are done with that today. Weird, strange. You guys should really start gem gift cards that people can buy. Okay, we hear that, PK Crochet. It's a very, very new thing, but we definitely hear it. Are gem patterns generally season themed? Sort of. They've just come out, so a lot of things are subject to change on that. Yeah, so don't forget your side quest. Make sure to feed Ribbot every day for that streak, which is another way to win gems. So you can literally pretty much earn money and value just by showing up to Ribblr every single day. Yeah, we are done. So this is, Cloudly, this is all on Ribblr. So definitely open up the Ribblr app or ribblr.com for future shows. But for everyone here, we are at the end of our journey, our quest. Thank you everyone for putting on your big boots and doing what we had to do. Really trekking through all the amazing features that Ribblr offers. Once again, don't forget to sign up for Ribblr Plus Gold. The trial is here and now only, so we definitely want you to give it a try. You don't have to commit to anything. You just get to experience the fun that we got to saw. If you missed any episodes, down below on the screen you're at now, you can go see all the past broadcasts. So if you want to jump into those, just to see how the features are used too, is also just worth the time. So thank you everyone for coming on by, checking out Ribblr every single day, coming by the community section, participating with your screenshots and using your using your features when signing up for the trial. Really appreciate everyone being so kind to each other too, being so nice and friendly to Ribbot. Everyone, at some point you'll probably have to be the host. Who knows? Yes, thank you. Huge thanks to the Ribblr team as well. To be frank with all of you, I just show up and get to have fun. The team behind me on the Ribblr side of on the Ribblr team, they're doing all, the copyright, the graphics, putting it together technically, having the show up on the front page. There's a lot that they are doing. They are doing the most, and like legit, I get to get credited for it because I show up and my face is here. But really, it was a team effort. So when thanking me, make sure you are thanking the Ribblr team. They put the ideas behind it. They're the ones who kind of came up with the entire week. And I got to put some input, of course, but they're the ones who really brought it all together. So without them, this wouldn't have happened. So thank you everyone for such a successful and fun and community-driven week. It's been an absolute great time. Thank you again. It's an absolute pleasure to be your host on the Ribblr Show. Thank you for involving me in all your crafts and all the things that you like to do. It's truly overwhelming, and I really, really, really appreciate being a part of your lives in this way. So thank you for your time. It's super valuable. Make sure to leave the emoji that you saw during the show for a chance to win that $50 gift card in the challenge. I'm going to leave that. It's going to be my final link. Go make sure to check that out. Actually, it's my second to final link. And then also make sure to check out Ribblr Plus Gold. Whew. All right. So that's it from me. Thank you everyone for coming on by. Have a wonderful, safe weekend. If you're like me in the United States and Oregon, it is at 102 degrees this weekend. Keep cool, keep swell, and enjoy the crafts and all the fun new features that you now have access to with Ribblr Plus Gold. Thank you everyone for signing up for the trial. I'll be in touch with all the winners. And let us know if you have any questions. Feel free to even leave community posts giving us your feedback on Ribblr Plus Quest Week. We would absolutely love to hear feedback, how you felt about the streams, the challenges, and everything, and much more. The holidays are coming up, and we have more in store for all of you. So thank you for making us your #1 crafting app, and we'll be back with even more fun this holiday season. Catch you later, everybody. Have a great end of your summer. And I will see you for the next campaign. Have a good one, everybody. And thank you so much, Ribbot, for being here. Bye.